Here we are then, back at Windhill, local, or one or two locals. This is a free ride. It's been closed for 10 weeks of lockdown. So good to be back. Get some chilled laps with the local. Seems like everything's closed for your good old social distancing. Very quiet. Let's speak to the guys. Certainly a lot greener than last time I was here. Just having a walk down because apparently there's new lips on everything. So just check them out, but everything looks pretty mellow. Nothing looks much bigger or steeper. What's really strange is that these jumps are probably the same length as, if not longer, as the ones on that bazooka line. I mean, they're half as high, they're easily as long, and it was quite daunting, to be fair, but I suppose that's just because they're doubles. No, this looks the same, maybe a bit better. Quite mellow lips though. Do the small side and then do the big side. One thing I do remember though is it was quite hard to keep the speed. I think the first and second one was okay, but I think the third one maybe you had to pedal for it when you did the left hand side, the bigger side. Give it a shot. Well, that's definitely had a new lip on it. Looks alright though. The dream is to be able to hit these though on the Pro line. I don't even know how big that is. That's got to be about 15 meters, if not more. And then the other one is like a hip landing into it. Which is also pretty sizable. one day. Nice. Yeah, boy. Yeah. That was brilliant. I really needed that. It's good to build some confidence back. Like, you always feel better at your local spot, don't you? And after having so long off the bike, like not just before lockdown either, obviously I did my knee. For those that don't know, I snapped my ACL about 2 years ago at the beginning of the season. Was meant to race, like did the first race of the season and that, went on to do a training camp in the middle of Wales at Windhill Bikepark. I wish I had the clip still because I put it in, it's actually quite funny. Basically caught my foot on the floor, bent my knee back, well bent my whole leg back, snapped my ACL, and I was done for. Like, I couldn't walk, couldn't weight bear. It's actually really funny actually. One of my friends called Amy Grinley, she was like the only other person on the mountain at the time, and she had to try and pick me up, and she's only tiny. She had absolutely no chance picking me up. Managed to get off the mountain anyway and went to the hospital, and they were like, oh, maybe, you know, we're not really sure exactly what you've done without an MRI, but we think you'll be okay. Just gave me a brace, and then for like 2 months it just wasn't right. And I went to, ended up having an MRI in the end, and they were like, yeah, you've made a right mess of that. Snapped ACL, loads of like meniscus damage and stuff like that. So they had an operation, had a muscle graft from my hamstring to replace my ACL. And they took loads of meniscus out that was like torn and damaged and stuff. And then that was just like a massive road to recovery after that. I didn't have, I couldn't walk, I couldn't ride. Had to wait about 3 months for the muscle to bind as well, to become a new ligament. It was horrible. So I was off the bike for like 2 years, and then sort of treated myself to this new bike, and still couldn't ride because of this lockdown. Come through.
Is it busy?
Yeah, it's quite busy actually, it's alright. and that was it. So then the first real proper ride back on my downhill bike was just gone at the ball track, and there was loads of cool stuff there, but I just didn't feel 100%. But sent some stuff today, feeling good, looking forward to the weekend. Next weekend I think we're going to go up and camp as well, which would be pretty sick.